are you doing, my lovely, lovely, beautiful Capricorn? I'm so excited to do this reading for you. So this is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or Mars. Take what resonates, leave the rest. A timeless reading again. So don't try to force it, fit it in where it fits, okay? Like a puzzle. Something about a puzzle, Capricorn. I think you've been trying to force pieces to fit into your life, or you to be a piece to fit into other people's lives and expectations. I think you're not doing that anymore. I think you found the right piece and you're starting to complete a puzzle that has taken you quite a while, all right? I'm really happy for you, okay? Maybe you're also finding somebody that is that final piece to your puzzle, right? Just thinking about how the planets are right now in Cancer, which is your opposite sign and your sign of marriage and partnerhood if you're Capricorn rising. Now let's get into it, okay? We're going to do some tarot, and I want to say welcome back if you are returning, but if you're new, welcome to this space. White Mirror Oracle is the place. I'm doing timeless readings whenever I have the time to. Something about time. It's all about time and timing. Maybe it has been about the timing too, Capricorn. Maybe the timing has just been off, you know? Maybe you've been following somebody else's clock, somebody else's, I'm hearing watch too, so maybe somebody else has been watching you, I'm hearing as well. There's a lot of information coming through here, Capricorn. You could perhaps feel like your psychic level is increasing, and you could be tuning into frequencies that you are not really like used to, or maybe don't even want to, but I'm hearing it otherwise as something that is messages that's coming through for the sake of you finding your right way in this, like navigation, I'm hearing. Also, if you have a watch, please change the batteries, I'm hearing. I'm a Capricorn sun, so I'm like, well, I have 3 watches, I should change the batteries on. I get that, thank you. But it's not about me, it's about you, my loves. So let's start. Let's see. We're using the Tattoo Tarot today, beautiful Capricorn, to see where it takes us. Also remember, if you're not Capricorn sun, you know, or rising or moon or whatever, you can always, and even if you are, you can always see what house do you have Capricorn in. Because that also changes your relation to this reading. Get the Page of Wands coming up. So there's something about learning how to use your power and creativity. There's a message here I'm hearing too. Maybe you're learning about, you know, I don't know why I'm getting Tantra, but I'm getting Tantra. Get the Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. So there has been, I would say, if you are going through some kind of difficult energy right now, like anxiety, worry, fear, I think it kind of trickles in, like it comes to you during dream space. I don't know why I'm getting it, but we get the High Priestess here, which is all about dreams and seeing things from the higher perspective and the greater whole. And the Knight of Swords is also usually about, you know, that time of the day when we go from like being awake to moving into the dream space, where we like lower our guards down and we like become literally, like our bodies become literally helpless. Like we're so exposed. And there's some sort of energy here that is kind of like trickling in as well. And that's like pushing you. It could be a little bit of a stress, but it could also be just like learning about how to use your energy. And if you're becoming more psychic, if you're like starting to increase your psychic powers, this could also be the reason. I'm feeling like you're like you're a little bit too open. Like there's something that needs to be closed in or closed off. I'm also seeing that somebody as a puppeteer, like trying to maneuver you from like far away, but they're nothing compared to you. Like their energy is just like not there yet. I mean, if you're the High Priestess and they're the Page of Wands, like come on. I don't think you know how powerful you are psychically yet. I think that's the thing, but they know it. So let's do a little bit of exercise with me, all right, Capricorn? Just take a breath, all right? And you don't have to do it if you don't want to. This is optional, of course. Let's say prayer. I lovingly decree this space to be sacred. I lovingly decree this space to be holy, and all that is not of good and good alone may not enter into this space. This space is my body, my mind, my heart, my soul, my essence, my being, my all. I do not consent to any siphoning or harvesting of my energy whatsoever. I call back all of my power from all directions, all timelines, and all dimensions right now as it is, and so be it. And I do not consent to any emotional abuse. I'm hearing material abuse, energetical abuse, psychic attacks. I put a full-on protection, and I am loved, I am protected, and I'm held. So be and so it is. Yeah. And I think that you need to have some sort of prayer before you go to bed. There is some sort of higher knowledge to this. I think the only reason for why this person is coming in right now, or this energy is coming in right now, they could be online, they could be watching you online as well. The reason is because you need to learn about your abilities and your powers. I don't think the anxiety and the worry is yours. I just don't. I think it's there for you to see that it is not yours. For you to see how you've been taking responsibility for other people's energies. And in a sense, you're this energy too, the Page of Wands, because you're still learning how to, how to deal with that energy, how to interact with other people. We got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so there's some sort of innocence here. And maybe even naivety. So again, I don't think you realize that you're the High Priestess, but you will. You will do it pretty darn quickly, I'm hearing. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of this. What or who is the High Priestess, please? What can we say about the High Priestess? Ace of Cups. Now, once you realize this, your heart will completely open. I think you will open to the fact that you are it. And also, if you're dealing with somebody else here, there is some sort of guide here. There's some sort of, this is feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be a woman. It's not gender specific. It's just like this feminine, very intuitive, flowy energy. It's a Piscean energy. It could be Pisces. But there's a very dreamy aspect of this, very Neptunian energy. But it's opening up your space. And I think maybe you're getting work done on you in your dream space. And so I think almost it's like your guides are there to help you and to do work on you during your sleep, during your night hour, I'm hearing. And some of you are night owls too, so maybe it's good to meditate during those times when you're awake during the night. What is the Nine of Swords, please? All right, then want me to, okay, clear that out. Clear out the Nine of Swords. What else is here with the High Priestess and Ace of Cups? Queen of Pentacles is you, baby. I think you're grounding in some really high frequencies. Like you're grounding in some really high frequencies, and it's going through your mind, but also your heart. This is you, Queen of Pentacles. You're grounding it down into the root of you and of who you are and your very core existence, Capricorn. There is some sort of upgrades coming in, big upgrades, psychic awareness, heightened psychic abilities, whether you want it or not. So if you find yourself having more anxiety, more worries, more questions, more stress, it's not because of you. It's because you can now tune into other people's energies and what they're sending you and their intentions behind it too. And so I think in dream space, if you're learning how to use dream space, you can do, you can work with dreams. You can work with, you can travel in dreams. You can travel in the astral realm, but be careful though. I'm just saying, not all astral levels are okay. It's okay, but it might not be easy to get the point. But if you can do clairvoyant dreaming, like awakened dreaming, all of that stuff. I think it's really good if you practice that. What else is here with the Page of Wands? Who is this? And a Nine of Swords, please. Justice, Nine of Cups. There is some sort of wish fulfillment. Libran energy. And the Moon card. Again, dream space, the unknown, death. I don't think you know what's gonna come. I think the reason for why this is happening right now is for you to be prepared energetically for what is to come. And there is some sort of wish fulfillment coming in. There is some sort of karmic justice coming in. And I don't think this person, if this is a person sending you the Nine of Swords, it doesn't have to be, again, it could be you just learning about your energies, like I said. But if this is a person, if you feel somebody else like, you know, trolling you, stalking you, sending you energies, you'll notice if it is, if you put up psychic protection and suddenly the Nine of Swords stops, then it is somebody else sending you that. If it doesn't stop, then, you know, it's you moving through motions, right? Anyway, I think what this energy doesn't know is because it's that they're actually helping you. Even though they want to hinder you, they're actually helping you. They're helping you get that karmic justice, retribution, I'm hearing. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. And it's so unexpected. It's going to come from out of nowhere, out of dream space, out of nothing even. There's like hidden emotions here too. There's hidden wisdom in the deepest of the depths and the highest of the highs. And there's this feminine energy of Cancerian, Scorpionic energy, and Piscean energy. So it's very watery energy, Capricorn. I don't know why you're in this much water, but you are. Can we get one more on the Page of Cups, please? Sorry, Page of Wands. Tower. Boo, here we go. Boo, what is the Tower card, please? For my Capricorns, what's the Tower card? I just feel like this is somebody who, there could be a minor too, I'm hearing. There's some sort of message coming in. There's some sort of truth being spilled. This will, like, I don't know, this will definitely change things up, stir it up, right? The Tower card is usually very chaotic energy, Scorpionic energy. The Knight of Cups comes in with the Knight of Wands comes in, why am I saying Wands and Cups? The Knight of Swords, I can't speak. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. What? It's not the Knight of Wands. Well, no. The Knight of Swords is some kind of truth being told, some kind of message coming in quickly. There could be communication through email, through a letter, some sort of notification. Maybe you getting final notice at something. Maybe you're getting a message that, whatever it is, this message is coming in and it's going to change things around. Whatever it is that you've been like worried about in the past, if it is been you that's been worried, my loves, you're not being worried anymore, okay? Not about this anyway. Yeah. And I think if you've been in a position, in a space where you've been feeling emotionally neglected, a little bit bored, and like, you know, living on the memory of something, that's not happening anymore. You're moving into harmonious space. If it is a person or a position, I don't know, but it is going to be a little bit more harmonious. Can we get one more of that, please? The Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords together. What is that connection? Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Lovers, Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, Capricorn, what's happening here? What I'm hearing is that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Nothing bad. There's nothing bad that comes. Nothing bad comes with just bad. It comes with good as well. I can't even speak anymore. You are being pushed by the universe so much to, I would say, not even choose. Like you don't even have, I can't speak. You don't even have a choosing in this. You don't even have a say in this, like no voice, right? But there is intuition driving you. There is Ace of Cups. There is Six of Cups. There is the Lovers. There is some sort of connection and pull that is driving you. And you have a lot of power, but you don't know how to use it yet. And this creates like a false sense of anxiety, a false sense of trappedness, a false sense of neglect. But the truth is, Capricorn, you really, you know, you're really in a good place. As long as you keep choosing what your heart desires and keep choosing you through your intuition, choosing love again and again and again. You get the Moon card, intuition, High Priestess, intuition, justice. There is some sort of contract that is coming in that is giving you all of that you want. Nine of Cups. Stability. emotional stability, where there has been a lot of emotional neglect. Maybe you haven't prioritized love either, you know? What or who is the Lovers, please? Then we're gonna wrap it up. 8 of Pentacles. I think you might find love at work. Who wouldn't? I mean, Capricorn, come on, you love work, so why not? Anything else here? King of Cups and the Hierophant. Honey, you might marry this person. Yeah, they might be a Taurus or a water sign, but yeah, this is something really good. Yeah, this is something unexpected. I think you're starting to realize the aspect of how strong and powerful you are, and whatever this contract is that's coming in, or whatever this like agreement or message that's coming in, it's going to flip your world around, and you're going to move from feeling neglected, feeling stuck, feeling trapped in anxiety, to like moving into your power, and suddenly, boom, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Nine of Cups, you are in yourself again, you feel like yourself again, and then comes this Lovers card at work, probably. If you're already in a committed relationship, I see you working through it, and it looks really good, all right? But this person could be Taurus, could be a water sign, Pisces, and like I said it before, right? I said the Moon card. I said Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But the Hierophant is also marriage. It's institutions. So you're going to be super devoted to this person, and they're going to be super devoted to you. And you're probably going to meet them at work, or you've been working on it to have it be this way. But listen, it looks like you need to just clear out some stuff from your subconscious. And if this is somebody else entering into your dream space, don't let them set up those boundaries, honey, all right? And focus on what drives your heart. What does your intuition tell you? Be more like water. Be more like water. Yeah. And justice is going to come to you. You're going to get that contract, whatever it is that you're longing for. You don't see it yet, but it's there. It's there. Okay, my loves. I hope this really resonated and helped. Let me know down in the comment sections if you want to share what's happening with you. And if you want to subscribe if you haven't already, I would appreciate that. And also hit that like button if you haven't already. Love you. Bye.